You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Montini has a great prestige to him, and just trying to tell the kids, we're not playing the last 10 years of Montini. We're playing one game Friday night. You know, they're a great program, but we got to get focused on our preparation, our process, and worry about how we're going into this game.
St. Francis is a very good team. Again, last year, they beat us last year at their place, and they beat us very good. I mean, it was a solid win for them.
The good thing about Montini, and I think that helped us last year too, is we're very similar offensively and defensively. So in terms of scout team and getting prepared and giving each other a look, that really plays into, you know, in terms of the preparation process, helps us out a lot.
There's a lot of similarities between us and them in terms of how we do things offensively.
They got speed at every position, and you can't really zero in on one guy. You got to play great team defense, and we got to be great in space, you know, because if you miss a tackle on these guys, they all got the potential to go the distance.
It's a tough matchup for us, probably maybe the toughest matchup for the year for us. They were in the semifinals last year in Class 6A, so they had a deep run in the playoffs, so they know how to win. When you're playing a great football program like Montini, it's always a great opportunity to go out there and compete. Montini obviously sets the bar pretty high, so we're excited for the opportunity, and you know, we can't wait for the game to get here.
The Comcast Network proudly presents the CN100 Game of the Week. Tonight, we're in Lombard for a Chicago Catholic League green battle as the unbeaten Broncos of Montini take on the 4-2 Spartans of Wheaton St. Francis. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to our CN100 Game of the Week. Alongside the Hall of Famer, Jack McInerney, I'm Mark Kruger. We're delighted to have you with us here tonight. Well, the Spartans, as I mentioned, 4-2 coming into tonight. A year ago, 10-3. They very quietly made it to the 6A semifinals. They were co-champions of the conference last year with Montini. And oh, by the way, Jack, they beat Montini 31-7 last year.
Well, you know, that was very interesting because Montini obviously got to the state championship game, which they lost, but here St. Francis also got to the semifinals. So last year was a completely different year than this year. Although St. Francis is 4-2, Montini's 6-0, they really are two completely different teams.
We talk about these Broncos. Each of the last 6 years, the Broncos have made it to the 5A title game, going 4-2 in those games. And talking to Coach Andriano, he said this year may be the quickest and the fastest team he's ever coached, and he's been here since 1979.
Chris has been the head coach for 16 years, and he's been coaching here for 36 years. So I guess he knows what speed is, and they've got it this year. And really, what the thing is, he's got it on both sides of the ball. In the past, he's had it offensively, but not so much defensively. This year, he's got it everywhere, even on special teams.
Second down and 5. The keeper, Justin Blake. Look at Justin Blake go. No one's going to catch him. He's going to go 94 yards for the touchdown. No flags. Longest play from scrimmage for the Broncos this season.
Well, you have a great athlete here. He just does a good job there on the option fake read. And right there, it's just some poor tackling along with his speed. And once he breaks past those poor tackles, he's off to the races. 94-yard touchdown. Most quarterbacks couldn't do that. But that's something that Montini has this year, is they have great speed at all skill positions, including the quarterback spot. Just an outstanding job right there by the first-year starting quarterback, Justin Blake, 6'2", 185-pound senior.
Well, they just do get the playoff. Fosnot going to throw it deep to the far side, and Purdom came away with it.
What a catch.
Oh, no, that's number 7. That's Tristan Bolin. Check that, Bolin with the catch.
He just threw this up for grabs because there's actually 2 receivers down there. And that safety comes over there, and Bolin just wanted a little bit more than somebody else.
Boy,
and of course, he was looking at the ball, and the defensive backs had their backs to the football.
2 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. Instead, he looks to the top, and that one is picked off. It is. It's Stevenson. Caleb Stevenson with his second pick of the night.
And that should have been a catch. And that catch, which resulted in great field position and a first down, turns into an interception. He has a man wide open in the seam. He's running the seam route out of the slot spot right here. He's past the linebacker. Ball's a little high, but catchable. Big interception right there by Montini. Now let's see, championship teams do things after turnovers, and that's what we'll see right here.
Fasnaga, this one is picked off. It's John Embry. And Embry close to the end zone. Touchdown. 28-yard pick six for John Embry. Fourth turnover of the game for St. Francis. Oh my.
A little pressure right here, and he just kind of forces it under coverage. He breaks underneath the receiver. What a good linebacker does, you can see right there, he knows how to run with the football for a big man, 6'1", 220-pounder. I got to think that some people got to be looking at him. Watch him break right in front of the ball. That's an outstanding job on inside linebacker, getting under the curl route, and then after that, it's like, hey, let me run with the football once in a while. And he can smell that end zone like he's going to a buffet somewhere. Look at that, takes it in for 6.
27-0 Montini with the lead, but the Spartans are driving here. Fasnacht looking to the right corner. Purdom, he caught it. The initial, it's a touchdown by Will Purdom, but there is a flag down.
A little slide here, and then he turns back. This is the push-off. Who's pushing, who's shoving? Actually, right there is the pass interference because he never looked back for the football, and that's pass interference. You saw the initial push. The defender never looks back for the football right here. That's pass interference.
Yeah.
And what the thing is, it was a great catch.
It was a great catch by Purdom. His third touchdown catch of the season.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.